I can't let you have my daughter. I thought about the class of our family. Can you get your father? Can I speak to my dad? No, the Commissioner General?
Trouble Busters!
My heart is racing. Oh no, I tied it the wrong way. My name is Tom. I'm super nervous since I'm greeting my in-laws to announce our engagement. My fiance's from a family of police officers.
Tom, over here.
Go ahead and sit. Yes, pardon me. All right, let me start the interrogation. What? Interrogation? What's your name and age? My name is Tom. I'm 29 years old. What's your family background? My mother died when I was young, and it's just me and my father. I see.
I get it. I see.
Huh? I can't let you have my daughter. What? I thought about the class of our family.
Dad, why?
I understand him well enough, and I have nothing else to talk to him about.
But he just got here.
I already got all the necessary information.
So now we're done talking. Tom, we were just not meant to be this time around.
I'm sorry. Was the information that you needed about? Yes. I know I was raised by a single father, but I've never been troubled because of that. If you insist on that, let me evaluate that. Can you get your father? I'm not sure if he can get here so suddenly. You can't call him because you're ashamed about it.
You just don't want to humiliate yourself.
That's not it.
Right? We don't have to worry so much about that. Hannah! Huh? Come with me for a moment. Right now, you don't want to get in the way for Tom and your father.
Hannah! Tom, do you love Hannah? Yes, of course. Then I'd like you to leave her at this time. I want my daughter to lead a happy life. Yes. And of course I'll make her That's why I need to be selected with whom she's marrying. Let me tell you that Dad has accomplished a lot. There have been people who ended up committing crimes because of their living situation. But, of course, we don't know if you'll end up being one of them. But I'm just worried about Hannah. Not just Hannah. I'm worried that our family's name would end up being ruined. Sir, I truly love Hannah, and I vow to make her happy. So please, talk to me. I truly love my daughter, too. Ugh. So switching our subjects back, is your father going to be here or not? He's a little busy at this time. I knew you'd say that. Guess you're making a wise decision keeping your father from humiliating yourself. Hannah's father didn't seem to know where to stop, and on top of that, he even insulted my father. This is the difference in our powers. It's a wall that you can never overcome. Ugh, how dare you! I can understand how he feels about his daughter, and I don't care what he says about me, but why does my dad deserve to be insulted? He raised me all by himself, and I cherish him. I'm not letting him get away with this! Trouble Busters! Hello, can I speak to my dad? No, the Commissioner General? Commissioner General?
Why do you guys seem so startled?
Sorry, that was just out of the blue. Yes, okay, I understand. Thank you. Is he really gonna be here? Yes, please, give him about half an hour. He's not showing up. He should be almost here. Maybe he got too scared to show up because he didn't want your lie to be revealed. So it's just a bluff. I guess what you do is accordingly to your level.
I'm glad we didn't approve your marriage with Hannah.
No, my father will be here for sure. Who's that?
Could it be?
Hello. What's the matter? Is there something on my face? No, anyway, you're... What? No way!
So, was it true?
Mr. Matthew, the Commissioner General? Yes. In that case, this means... Tom, I'm sorry I made you wait. No, Dad, I'm sorry I asked you to be here when you're always busy. Yeah, I had to make some arrangements to get here.
Hannah, why didn't you tell us about this? I didn't know Tom's father was the Commissioner General either. I heard he had a nice job, and that was all.
I'm sorry I never told you. I had a lot of people who tried to kiss up to me for the money whenever they found out about it, and that's why I decided not to tell you until the last minute.
I see. But that's not going to change the feelings I have for you, Tom.
Thanks. Hillary, make sure you welcome him well. It's okay. I'm just a guest today. No, that's not okay, Hillary.
Okay.
So what on earth happened here? According to the person who picked up the call, my son seemed to have been really sad. Yikes! Something must have happened. Something? Oh, it's nothing. Really? Why was my son sad if there wasn't anything going on? That was because he was too excited to know that we approved their marriage. He was too happy.
Yes, Tom seemed to have been really excited to give you good news.
I'm sorry, but you need to stop making things up. Tom, will you tell me what happened? Yeah, here's what really happened. I see. Whoa! Dad, he seemed really angry. His position's far above mine. If I end up making him upset, it'll affect my career, and I need to avoid that at all costs. All right, I'd like to hear about it, Mr. Charles. I admit what I said, but he's exaggerating the story a bit. Right, everyone? Yeah.
Yes? No!
Hey, Hannah! You're telling him the opposite! It seems like your daughter's wise.
Yes, I couldn't even stand what my family was saying. It's just that my mother was stopping me from saying anything.
It's their wedding. And why would your daughter be stopped from saying anything? Hannah, you better stop lying. You're not being suitable for our family.
I'm not lying. You guys are the ones who need to cut this out.
Oh, Hannah. This makes things clear. It seems like Tom is telling the truth.
Why would you say that? You can't assume that we're telling you a lie.
That's right. It's not like you can prove anything. The woman my beloved son loves says so. Nothing is more convincing than that. If you guys are a part of the police, you should already know how significant testimony is. I've never felt testimony to be such a significant thing other than today. Hannah, how dare you! But honestly, I don't care about any of the he say, she say. What I want to know is what was said. What do you mean? Let's start the investigation. You don't have to say it like that. You said it too. Here's the first question. Why is it that you didn't care to listen to what Tom was trying to say, but instead acted judgmentally towards our family? That was because I was referring to my arrest history. History is only one form of data. So is it safe for me to conclude that you took that data for what it is? Took it for what it is? It was more like a feeling. So you were listening without even thinking much. This is why wrongful arrests won't ever stop. Let me make it clear that it wasn't like I was thinking. But to you assumed that Tom and I were like that, based on your feelings, right? No, of course, the Commissioner General and his son are exceptions. You're switching your story.
That was because you never told us.
That's right. If only you told us sooner, we wouldn't have said those things.
You guys weren't even willing to listen to begin with.
Yeah, every word I said was being disposed of. Tom, you're making it sound as if we weren't even trying to listen. And that's the fact. Gah! Just because your father's on your side. Anyway, I now know that you switch your demeanor depending on who you're talking to. This only tells me that you weren't thinking much as you interacted with my son. You're in a position to treat all civilians fairly, and I can't tolerate you to treat people unfairly like this. Am I wrong, Mr. Charles? You talk about civilians, but more importantly, I'm a father of my children. Because I care about my daughter, and because I want my daughter to find happiness, I had to say those words. You want your daughter to find happiness, huh? I don't care if you say that I'm being overprotective. Nothing matters more than family. Isn't Tom precious to you? You're being mad for his sake as we speak.
Look, Dad.
Hannah, I need you to understand that too. Before you demand your daughter to understand, maybe you should start by understanding your daughter.
What is it? What's wrong with what my husband is saying?
Despite your wish for your daughter's happiness, she seems to be dissatisfied as we speak. Why is it that she's not taking your side right now? It's because Hannah doesn't understand how we feel.
That's right. We're worried about her so much.
I understand how you care about your child, but it's more important for you to trust them. Isn't that also a form of love? You guys have been twisting this matter the way you want. You're looking for someone else to blame.
That's just your opinion, and we have our own thoughts.
And you better respect that. It would have been fine if that was all there was to it. What do you mean? You guys have violated a taboo. What kind? You've looked down on Tom. Oh. Next question. What was the reason the three of you insulted Tom so badly? It'll be a long story. Ugh. No need to talk about a long story. Be concise. It was his fault too. Huh? I'm sorry, but I don't recall anything. Tom, you've been way too rude considering you were here to greet us about your marriage. and that's why I ended up getting heated. I'm sorry, but I don't recall saying anything like that. Yes, you did. You were speaking rudely and you looked aloof. I may have looked aloof because I was nervous. I didn't have the luxury to smile. I'll admit to that, and if that made you feel displeased, I'll reflect on myself. But I haven't spoken rudely to you once. You can't be making things up like this. But maybe you remember wrong. You might have been rude unconsciously. No. Tom, we'll admit to what we said, so you should admit on your side too. We're both grown adults. Ugh, who is he to say that? In that case, we just need to confirm with the witness. Hannah?
Hey, why would you confirm with her? They're lying,
Says her.
I'm sorry, but Hannah and I have stepped out of the room for a moment.
Tom was being rude to us during that time.
You're switching the arguing point, but even if Tom was being rude, how are you going to explain about the things you said about his father?
My father had nothing to do with it. Well, you guys care about your child as much as I do. So if you were going to be rude to my son, I won't tolerate you. Not as the Commissioner General, but as a father. I agree with my father. I don't care what you say about me, but I won't forgive you for bad-mouthing him, no matter who it is. Tom, you've grown so much. I'm proud of you.
What a wonderful family.
Aw, cut it out. All right, next question. Bravo! What a beautiful love. What are you trying to do now? You pass! I approve your marriage with Hannah. What? It's good you're approving our marriage, but I've been testing you this whole time. As I said earlier, since you're marrying my daughter, I had to strictly see whether you qualify or not, and that's why I've been rough on you.
And I took Hannah aside so we can make a fair judgment.
And you passed. I was touched by the warm familyhood between the two of you. That's ridiculous. For now, I need to stop pouring fuel into the flame. And at this point, I'd rather have the two of them get married. If I'd have a connection with the Commissioner General, I know I'd get to be promoted even further. This is good. You better cut it out. You're making things up again because things aren't in your favor anymore. Did you just forget what I said earlier? You need to stop looking for someone else to blame.
We're not blaming, we're being honest.
You better not think you can fool my eyes so easily. I'm sure you would know since you come from the police industry. My father had an alias back in his days. You mean Hawkeye? Correct. He's been recognized for his accomplishments after looking right through all the lies that his suspects have told. It's been a while since I retired from the front line, but my eyes haven't deteriorated. Dad! You poured fuel into the flame! I wasn't trying to. I was trying to settle this peacefully, so that's why I said that. If you wanted to settle this peacefully, shouldn't there have been something else you should have done? Something else? I'm not so sure. Jeez. I guess your pridefulness throws the question out. What you should have done is to admit what you have done and apologize sincerely to Tom and Hannah. Well, let me ask if apologizing sincerely would make you forgive us. Asking that question is already wrong. You're not apologizing because you'll be forgiven. You should be apologizing because you feel bad for your actions. That's right. I'm sorry. I'm going to apologize properly. Hillary, John, are you guys fine to do that too?
What? We have to apologize too?
Stop complaining. This is a critical moment for all of us, okay? Okay, fine. After that, Hannah's parents and her brother had finally admitted fault and apologized to the two of us. Our marriage was approved officially, and everything went well. Phew! I wasn't sure where this was going at one point, but I'm glad it ended pretty peacefully. All there's left now is to kiss up to him well from now on. What's the matter, Hillary?
Honey, after this meeting...
Oh, that's right, but there's still 10 more minutes before the time. Hillary, I'll reach out to him on my end.
Is that?
That was early. Are you expecting a guest? Yes. Let's handle it quickly. I came earlier than expected, just to be safe. Thank you for coming all the way out here. I'm sorry to do this, but things won't work out today. What? No, wait! I made sure to prioritize this plan.
Well, Hannah's actually feeling unwell. Did you just mention my name?
Hannah, right now isn't a good time. Whoa, you must be Miss Hannah.
May I ask who you are? Hannah! Oh, you don't have to mind this man.
I'm the heir of DQ Company and your future prince. My name is Tucker.
Huh? Prince? No, I'm actually engaged with someone else.
Hello, my name is Tom. Hello. Wait, what? Engaged? What's happening? That's my line. Hey, this wasn't what we agreed on. Mr. Tucker, I planned on telling you a later day, but there have been some hiccups today.
We'll make sure to provide you a proper explanation on another day.
For now, please, get some fresh air outside. You're kidding! I've been looking forward to getting to marry Miss Hannah. You said you'll let me marry her as long as I pay you tons of money. Mr. Tucker, we promise to pay you back the money.
Dad, Mom, what is this about? Hannah, you really don't have to mind this.
I'm sorry, but I heard everything that was going on here. Yikes! There's a lot of people here, but I'm getting my money back no matter what! Mr. Tucker, please stop! Money? Will you tell us more about it? Yeah, sure. Here's what we agreed on. Hey, Tucker! I see. Thank you so much for admitting it. It helped. Huh? Mr. Charles, do you realize what you've done? No, You don't understand that if a public official illegally obtains benefits, it constitutes bribery or acceptance of bribes, don't you? Oh,
Dad, don't tell me you were trying to make me marry him.
No, Mr. Tucker seemed to have been quite affectionate of you.
You'd better cut out the joke. I didn't know you would ever do this. You are terrible.
I agree. And to add, you've committed a crime. Unacceptable. You said everything was for the sake of Hannah's happiness, but now you're not convincing at all. Sir, this guy's lying. He's lying because he's upset. Then you're fine if I look into this matter, aren't you? You deserve this after fooling me. You did this to yourself. Are you sure you have the luxury of laughing at someone else? Why do you ask? Bribery applies for those who gave, too. What?
That's why we tried to stop you.
Wait, what's gonna happen to me then? I don't know. I just know it won't be a pleasant ending for you. Oh no! After this, an investigation into Mr. Charles' personal affairs was promptly conducted, and as expected, it was revealed that he had received a large sum of money from Tucker. Further in-depth investigation uncovered the misappropriation of cash at police headquarters, and it was also found that the money had been passed on to Hillary and John, leaving them with no way to deny their involvement. What happened this time is completely unacceptable. You will be facing your consequences, so you better be ready for it. Consequences? I don't want that. I worked so hard to earn my current position.
I was born and raised in an elite family.
Me too! I have a promising future ahead of me. That's not my problem. You did this to yourselves. You can't really say that for sure. What? Sir, why don't we just keep this among ourselves? With your authority, I'm sure you can conceal this matter easily. Why on earth would I do that? If this were to become known to the public, you will end up with damage too. You don't want that, do you? Tom, I need you to help convincing him. If we get arrested, it'll affect Hannah to a certain extent. Are you sure you're okay with that? Well...
But you guys caused this problem. Sure, and that's why we're saying that we should settle this peacefully.
We're about to become a family. Sure. There we go. I'm not changing my mind. What? Even if I were to conceal it, it's only a matter of time before it gets revealed. The sooner it is, the smaller the damage is. I'll express my sincerity, and that's all there is to it. But you also— I know that, and I'm ready for what's to come, or else I can't possibly work my position. Seriously? Tom, I need you to talk to him too! I agree with my father. Why? Don't you care about Hannah? If Hannah will end up with danger, I'll do whatever it takes to protect her.
Oh, Tom.
Therefore, the three of you will still end up with social sanctions. No, that's not okay. I apologize to both of you once again.
We apologize from the bottom of our hearts.
Can you at least forgive me? Hey, why are you trying to save yourself by leaving us like this? I mean, it was because you guys provoked me. In that sense, I'm also a victim. However it happened, you were receiving money, which makes you equally guilty. Tom is right. I'll make sure to be fair to all of you, so don't worry about it. And so, the police family began down the path to ruin. Mr. Charles was charged with bribery and occupational embezzlement, and John was also arrested for embezzlement, bringing the life of the police family to a definitive end. With the two people supporting the household gone, Hillary was left completely broke and is now said to be living in a cheap apartment. In the end, her downfall came from her own arrogance. As for Tucker, he was arrested for bribery as well, and this led to the plan for him to inherit the company being scrapped. He's now living a life far removed from that of a privileged heir. Meanwhile, I went on to marry Hannah without a hitch. Hannah, I promise to always make you smile.
Yep, I'll support you for the rest of my life, too.
I'm so happy for the two of you. Dad, you're crying so easily. But I love my dad. I hope he stays well for as long as he can. Trouble Busters!